Oh, good God. Why are you here? I hope you're going to edit this drastically. Coming out of 2023, which was a very successful program, very successful season with the marching band. The concert season was very successful. Everything was great. We knew this show had to be dynamic. We knew it had to be over the top, if you will. And we knew we wanted to include some of the old and some new as well. And so that the trick was, how do we marry all that? How do we get all that into a show without it lasting for 30 minutes? And we actually were able to shorten our show by about 20 seconds. It's just over 11 minutes. So we needed to have a really strong production, so I started there. How do we need to start this with a dynamic intro? Rhapsody in Blue we had played back in the spring and featured Dr. Yiming Kai on the piano, and it got a great reception. And I thought, well, that piece is, we're still celebrating that piece as a quintessential American classical piece of music, which draws on so many jazz elements, which is what we do a lot. So I thought, well, let's pull that in. So that became the centerpiece for the opener, with a lot of different pieces brought in accompanying that.
Remember, you go front right there on the last step, you just cheat to the front, and then you start marking time.
We started band camp early this year because we had a 0-week game. And we had a 0-week game last year too, but the 0-week game this year was a week earlier than last year. So we had to start band camp not a week earlier, but about 4 or 5 days earlier. I did not want to take another weekend away from our students because they're with their family. right before they come to school for band camp. They need that last weekend. So we started, I believe, on a Wednesday.
Which is the first time I can recall.
First time ever. So it was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, took Saturday off. Normally we would start on Sunday. So we added 3 full days to get this thing started. And it was very productive. It was incredibly hot. We're on a new field, which we're very grateful to have. And it actually had restrooms there. So we were able to get prepared for that 0-week game and have more of our show ready to perform. The band did a great job going down there. We did our normal thing of hydrating them, getting the liquid IV and the electrolytes and all those type things going. So, I mean, the season started off with a bang. Then we took a weekend off. And then we came back in September and we lost 3 performances that were all exhibitions to rain. You know, we form a 1949 and a 2024 just for about 8 counts early in the show, just in case somebody notices that, because that's when it started and that's where we are now. But then we do hit a 75 late in the show because it's our 75th anniversary. And you know, a lot of the stadiums we play in are smaller and you can't see that, but in Brawley you can see it. And it's a fun thing for those who recognize it, and especially the alumni. They realize they're playing Jesus Christ Superstar, they're performing at 75, it's all coming back together. That's fun when they realize what we've done with all that.
Yeah, Tracy, yeah. Turn your back on me, right?
What? I was trying to answer a question.
Right.
There we go.
That'll make up for
I can't do that either. I'm sorry.
I'm in uniform. I'm sorry. So what are you guys doing in the shade?
It's too hot. It's like 85 degrees.
Real band members are in the sun.
Hey, it's really hot.
But we were able this year to add Jack Albert working with percussion, which gave Dr. Wiggins a lot of freedom to get other things done, because the drumline is its own ensemble, and when he's running back and forth between battery and front ensemble, it diminishes what you can get done. So bringing Jack in with the battery really helped, and he had written the parts, so it's doubly an advantage, and Jack is an alumni of the organization.
Band is my day, basically. I mean, I have classes and things like that, but basically band is probably, I don't know if this is wrong or not, but it's the most important thing, during the fall, and just get everything sounding good. And that's where we're at right now, actually. It's just
The same exercise as 12. 6 taps, 6 buzzes, 6 taps, 6 buzzes.
Then we added Dr. Amy Jones to the auxiliary, which again, having somebody who functions with all 3 of those groups, keeping them on task, a big advantage. They made more progress more quickly than we've seen them do it in a long time. And the leadership in the groups was developed a lot. And that's what you want to see. You want to see that the students learn how to be a great leader, that they can run these things autonomously. There's where you want it to go. And I think back to 25 years ago when I started, where it was me and the band. That's it. And it's amazing we ever got to the field, ever. Well, for the first time in a long time, we had an alumni band at homecoming. And this was organized by my wife, Dr. Amy Jones. There's no way on God's green earth that I could have put that together. It just wasn't going to happen.
I said, I think I'm good for now.
But Amy is an organizer, and she reached out to people, got this all over social media. She would contact me personally. We had 255 in the alumni band. All of those people had questions, and she would answer every one of those and contact them. She worked on getting our T-shirts together for the alumni band, which was the same shirt we wore, T-shirt we gave to the band. Had a relationship with the alumni and knew the alumni on a first-name basis, and could look back and say, yeah, I remember this person. They were in the band back in '07, and get in touch with them. And there was some rapport there. So that was a huge advantage. We've just never had that, and it's still going on now. We have a lot of alumni contacting us about, when are we doing this again? I couldn't make it. When are you going to do it again? When this headache goes away, well, maybe we'll do it again then. But I couldn't tell you just how fun homecoming was, watching the alumni get to see each other again. Some of those people hadn't seen each other in 20 years.
Wait, you know this guy?
No, I don't. He just showed up.
Yeah.
yet again, the band was able to change something on the fly and solve it and make it all a success. And band members are the best people I've ever seen do that. They just adapt and go. Ah, yes, the Macy's announcement. That was supposed to be at homecoming pregame, and we ran out of time, so they moved it to the second quarter, which might have been a better spot. It put more eyes and ears on that, more people watching, more people in the stadium, got a huge ovation. And the cool thing was, our current students did not know. We had not told them, so they found out when the audience found out.
University of North Alabama Marching Band is preparing to head to the Big Apple next year. The band was chosen out of 100 applicants to perform in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. News 19 Shoals Bureau Chief Whitney Leibel stopped by their practice and gives us a sneak peek.
Formation, sound, and performance is how the University of North Alabama's Marching Pride scored a spot in next year's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
We're absolutely thrilled for the students to have this opportunity. It's a real feather in the cap for the band program, for the University of North Alabama, and for the state of Alabama.
This will be the first time in history that the band will be in the Big Apple.
The Marching Pride of North Alabama will represent the state in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade next year. The committee chose a band from more than 100 applicants. The band is one of 9 chosen by parade officials. This marks the first parade appearance by the UNA Marching Band.
So we're thrilled to be able to take Alabama to New York once again and be a participant, like many others have, in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
We're just honored to have been invited to the Macy's Parade for 2025. We're appreciative that our administration is supportive of the idea. So we'll spend the next 12 or 13 months raising funds to go to Macy's. We quoted Slaughter on 10th Avenue, coming out of Rhapsody in Blue. And then we went into a little more Rhapsody in Blue material, and we would quote tunes like My Favorite Things is in the show, Pure Imagination is in the show. And then we turned towards our production, which is, we kind of focused it on Diamonds being our diamond anniversary, a transitional segment where we featured some color guard, and it had a lot of quotes of Old Man River and Old Black Magic. Put in a little bit of Count Basie's Old Man River with the double tonguing trumpets. Then we did Hey Pachuco for our majorettes, which is a very energetic, it's really kind of a take on Sing, Sing, Sing. Really featured our very fine majorette line. They did a great job. And then we moved right into Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, which featured our color guard, and they did a marvelous job on that. And then we went into Diamonds Are Girl's Best Friend, which incidentally was a hit in 1949. That's when it came out. Same year the band was found. Really a great vehicle for our linettes. They did a superb job of that. And then on the end of the show, we wanted to include several different pieces that the band is known to play. So we started with Caravan. It started as a kind of a slow Latin groove, and then went into a kind of a Malagueña-ish big fanfare. A lot of high trumpets, a lot of real brassy, very forceful. And we played that tune a lot, Malagueña. And then it goes right into a percussion feature, which was the Rolling Stones' Paint It Black. Jack Albert wrote the battery, Dr. Williams wrote the front ensemble. Those two parts married together was really great. Percussion section did a great job of that. And then the horn line came back in and capped it off. Then, as a reprise in the show, we quoted several things. We immediately go into Jesus Christ Superstar Backfield. We did a huge flyover flag, and during that, we actually quoted the UNA fight song. And the drum line in the setup quoted the fight song Cheer, like they play in pre-games and every time we score occasionally. Then our big turnaround hit, we made a 75 on the field and played a big turnaround hit of Jesus Christ Superstar. In the fashion that we normally do, you start pushing it to the front and it's Katie bar the door. It's going to be really fast, really high, really loud, really energetic. We did a little Freebird on the end and brought Simon back out to play some keytar, Freebird. And that got everybody excited. It's a really fun way to end the program, and always got the crowd on their feet.
performances in front of thousands of fans at games and recruitment exhibitions, but our favorite place to play is right here at home in front of you at Raleigh Stadium. Tonight's show will close with a segment which includes scenes that have become a part of the musical mosaic associated with the UNA Band program. It features the UNA percussion section along with the entire cast. And we begin with
We've gotten a lot of great support out of our unit administration lately, and we really, really appreciate that. And it is noticed by the students. It's noticed by the parents of the students. They really notice it when the administration supports the group. And so we're very grateful. We really were honored this year to get a Senate resolution about the 75th anniversary of our band. That's huge. And then we also were honored to get a commendation from Governor Kay Ivey about the 75th anniversary of our band. Getting that recognition at the state level that this is something important to our state, that this milestone is upon us. That's hard to say. Challenge was incredibly challenging. I hope they clean that seat off.
Well, this year's band seemed to enter band camp very goal-oriented.
This season, this band can be summed up in one word: green. This year's band was great. Yeah, we've had a lot of positive reaction. The reason we hired Clayton Zook is because his cameras are just so much bigger than Klaus Martell's. I think this show this year, we're going to send this out to high schools all over the state. But the experience of teaching and the experience of working, those new members were assets in the program within weeks instead of months. And I would put this in the top 5. The season being shorter just seems like we just didn't really finish our job, but we really did finish our job. When drama rises to the level of the directors, that's drama.
Yeah, the closer was that was a challenge.
We wanted to have some Rhapsody in Blue in the show on the front and on the end.
But they were willing to stay after it. I think they felt like, hey, we've got a really cool product, a special product. I think they're all just glad that things are getting back to normal. The reason they did that, we were technically, I believe, the home team. They're members of the band, just like anybody else. I hope you're going to edit this drastically. I guess you can cut out, fade out.